Hey everybody, Yusuke92 here for the Raw review for November 30th, 2015. I'm gonna start off by saying this Raw was super mega boring. I almost fell asleep towards the end. And yeah, let's start it off. So, the New Day starts off Raw, which I'm like, yay, New Day. You know, always hating on Pittsburgh, hating on the Pittsburgh Steelers all day. Big E wiping his sweat with the Pittsburgh. They introduce Sheamus, the new World Heavyweight Champion. Sheamus comes out in a suit, and he has corporate Sheamus up in this bitch. Xavier Woods and Kofi do the greatest thing ever. They fucking do a Dragon Ball Z fusion. They do the fusion dance, and they fuse their voices together. And I was like, there's a reason I fucking love the New Day so much. Corporate Sheamus in the suit. Fucking Xavier Woods brings up Street Fighter and Evo and E-Honda 100 hand slaps. So Xavier Woods is the greatest human being that ever lived. That's confirmed. Sheamus dances with the New Day. They're all going nuts. Sheamus is with a weird, like, this was just a weird, kind of awkward, happy promo. Like, good for the New Day, but Sheamus, like, felt like he shouldn't have been part of this, but he should have, you know what I mean? The 5 minutes and 15 seconds is how long Roman Reigns was the champion. And Sheamus says, screw Austin 316. Sheamus 515 says, I just kicked your arse. I kind of laughed at that. That was pretty funny. Sheamus celebrates. Roman comes in. Superman punches him in the face and actually takes the WWE title. Then the Authority backstage takes back the title and says Roman Reigns has a title shot tonight, but he has 5 minutes and 15 seconds to beat fucking Sheamus. So that was whatever, you know. New Day all day. Tyler Breeze versus Dolph Ziggler's next. Again, they skipped Tyler Breeze's entrance, and I'm like, that's fucking stupid, because that's half the guy's shtick. I hate how they skipped Breeze's entrance. Nice back and forth, really cool. Like, it was a short match, but they did all they could. Ziggler gets the win with a super kick out of nowhere. I felt like this match could have used a little bit more time. I hate that Tyler Breeze lost. Like, what was the fucking point? Like, you know you're not doing anything with Ziggler. Just let Breeze beat him twice. Like, you know you're not doing anything with the guy. You're never going to do nothing with Ziggler. You had your chance. Miss TV segment with Rusev and the returning Lana. Lana is back as an on-TV character. I know she has massive heat with the company, but she's in. Rusev says everybody forgot about him except for one person, Lana. They are 100% married and all that stuff. Says she is happy and she never ever slept with Dolph Ziggler, and that was kind of funny. Then Rusev says he never slept with Summer Rae. Then the big guy, Ryback, comes out. Ryback comes out and says Ziggler with the you went all the way with the Zig man. So they're basically calling Lana that. So that was pretty funny. Then shots to Teen Wolf. How says this reminds me of a crappy episode of Teen Wolf. Which, if anybody's ever seen Teen Wolf, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. And then we get Ryback versus Rusev, and Ryback hits a double diving missile drop kick in this match, which is pretty cool. The big guy, he can fly. So Ryback hits the steel steps and into Rusev, and then Rusev goes back and he hits Lana with the steel steps by mistake. Rusev is getting counted out, and he actually decides to be a right man and check on Lana, and he gets himself counted out. He doesn't care. Ryback wins by that kind of. I kind of like that, how they're like finally making him care about Lana. It's just weird that they're still heel, but whatever. And then we have a Dean Ambrose backstage segment where Triple H congrats him on being the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, a match that he won on SmackDown. A very good match, by the way. It's between him and Tyler Breeze. Again, Tyler Breeze took the fall, so that was garbage. So the thing is, if Roman loses, Dean loses his title shot. And that was the thing for the Usos. If Roman loses, the Usos lose their title shot. So this was probably the highlight of Raw for me. So Team 3D comes out. Again, not a great promo. They say how they're offended. They have tables for all the Wyatts, and then they have an extra huge large table for Strowman. I thought it was funny. Wyatts come out. Bray accepts the challenge. Then the lights go out, and then they get closer. And the Team 3D starts talking about how they also have family, and like they're not the only ones with family. And who shows up? A fucking Tommy Dreamer. Crowd actually went nuts. ECW, ECW chants everywhere. So it's gonna be this whole ECW family versus the Wyatt family, which I actually am pretty looking much forward to. Like, when I saw this whole Dudley Wyatt feud, I was like, this is gonna be garbage, but I'm actually shocked. This is cool. I wish they could have brought in one more member. Like, they could bring in, like, Raven or someone, you know, like, even Sandman. It's like, Sabu would be awesome. Like, it would be pretty awesome to bring in one extra member, because then they can have an actual 4-on-4 match, not a 3-on-3 match. So, Tommy Dreamer's in. And then we have a fucking Team 3D and Tommy Dreamer versus Harper, Rowan, and Strowman. They kind of just threw the match out there, and I was like, wait a minute, you guys should have saved this shit. People were chanting, this is awesome, before they even locked up again. Dreamer's looking good. Match gets a DQ. All the men just go nuts beating the crap out of each other. Wyatt's take control. You know, Strowman locks in the choke to Dreamer. Bray finally says, get the tables, you know, making fun of them. Bully Ray actually pushes Bray Wyatt through a table. The Wyatt scramble to go save their leader, and then I'm like, oh my god, actually smart babyfaces. The babyfaces run, not because they're scared, because we'll fight another day. And I was like, that's actually kind of cool. So I am really looking forward to this whole ECW versus Wyatt family thing. This has actually caught my attention. I was hyped. Then we have Goldust versus Alberto Del Rio. Del Rio comes in for promo, insulting Goldust. Goldust slaps the living crap out of him. Whatever, it's you know, it's kicks and stomps here. Del Rio sets up Goldust for the double foot stomp off the corner, hits it for the win. Jack Swagger comes out to save Goldust because Del Rio locked in the cross arm breaker. Again, I know like Jack Swagger's basically being fed to Del Rio, but I kind of wish Swagger could win the title, because like Del Rio's not doing anything with it. Like, I'm not trying to say have a Swagger John Cena program, because hell no. But Del Rio runs away, and then we get We the People. So, that I can kind of stand this storyline. Then we have the Lucha Dragons versus the Usos, #1 contender match for the tag team titles. New Day is on commentary, and they said this awesome line that made me like die of happiness. They said, "We are like Drake. We don't take L's," because Michael Cole said the unicorn horn is basically an L for loser, and I was like, nope, they don't take L's, son. You need to shut the fuck up, Michael Cole. New Day commentating the action was the greatest thing ever, because they put these like, hey, what's going on, commentating voices, and they start calling like all the maneuvers. They even say like, oh, what a maneuver, and all this stuff, and I'm like dying laughing, because I'm like, this is how, that commentary is better than what the fuck they're giving us. New Day jumps in to ruin the match, and New Day then says the match is now canceled because they were like, neither of them won. It was a double disqualification because both teams got attacked at the same time. Steph McMahon backstage with the Lucha Dragons she says the Lucha Dragons are in the match, and it's going to be a 3-way at the pay-per-view. If Roman Reigns wins his match, then the Usos will get a title match. Next we have Sasha Banks versus Brie Bella. Sasha waifu all day. That woman was looking gorgeous on this Raw. I was like, god damn, girl, give me a chance. Sasha with the Brie mode. Oh, Sasha and Naomi recreate the Bella entrance, and I'm like, that's nice. I like it. Like, this is a kind of awkward match. Like, both girls are fucking spots, you know, left and right. Like, I'm not gonna be like a dick and just blame it all on Brie. Like, Sasha messed up a couple things herself, but again, that's just how the main roster goes, I guess. So Team Bad distracts Brie. Sasha locks in the bank statement, and that's it. Brie taps. Alicia Fox was taken away because Team Bad took her out, so I was like, oh, okay. I don't know what's going on, but okay. Then we have Roman Reigns versus Sheamus for the WWE Championship. 5 minutes and 15 seconds Roman Reigns has to beat Sheamus. Roman tries to roll up Sheamus as much as he can. Any move that he hits, it could be like a poke to the eye, and Roman would try to pin. Sheamus is rocking the rest, holding the chin locks, you know. Shouts out to Kevin Owens, who wasn't on the show, by the way. So many rest holds by Sheamus. Sheamus is buying time. Roman is about to hit the spear when Rusev comes out and sweeps him. Then we have Bad News Barrett, Sheamus, and now Del Rio. And Sheamus then reveals that there's a group, and it's called the League of Nations, which, if anybody remembers the World Elite from TNA, it's just that. I'm just glad they actually have a name for this group finally. So the League of Nations is out. It's Del Rio, you know, Rusev and all that stuff. The group is official now, so I'm like, that's cool, but I don't know if they're part of the Authority. It doesn't look like it. The Usos and Dean Ambrose come out for backup, so everything's tied up. Then we have Charlotte versus Becky Lynch, because Becky Lynch backstage wanted this match just to like wrestle. She didn't even want it for the title. And Paige is trying to spread the message how Charlotte is a scumbag. And basically, both divas were equally. Paige is on commentary. Charlotte fakes a knee injury, and Ric Flair is talking to Becky. And then Charlotte does a kick up on the bad knee, supposedly, and wins by a distracting roll-up finish. And I don't get what they're doing now. They're making Charlotte a scumbag. I don't understand. They go backstage and Becky's like, what did you do? Like, why would you do that? You don't do that. That's mean. That's cheating. And she's like, nah, it's not cheating. This is not NXT anymore. This is the big leagues, girl. And Charlotte and Becky are still cool, but Becky has this face of like, who the fuck is this woman? And then Paige comes in and she's like, I told you Charlotte was a scumbag. So basically all women are going to be scumbags now. Then we had this really bad segment with Adam Rose. It's a gossip segment. It's basically it's like a TMZ thing, but for WWE stuff. That was bad. You can do so much better things with Adam Rose. How about giving me some fucking Leo Kruger up in this bitch? Stardust promo about the holidays and Christmas. Titus interrupts and hits him with a present and says, Happy Holidays, everybody. Hurrah, 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 hurrah. I'm like, that was funny, I guess. Then we have the Usos and Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns versus Sheamus, King Barrett, Rusev, and Del Rio. The League of Nations. I keep calling them United Nations. The League of Nations. Then the New Day comes out and says this is a 7-on-4 handicap match. And oh my god, this match was fucking boring, brother. Like, this shit put me to sleep. Like, the Usos were 90% in the match. They just kept getting beat up. They would come back, get beat up, come back, get beat up. Roman gets the hot tag, goes nuts. Goes after Sheamus. Sheamus takes advantage of the match. Again, Ambrose gets the hot tag. He clears everybody. Sheamus comes in, blasts him with a bro kick for the win, and that's it. And then the League of Nations or whatever start beating the crap out of Roman and everybody else. They get him up and blast him with a bro kick, and that's how we go out. This was such a bad, boring Raw. Nothing interesting happened. It's the same matches over and over again. Raw's just been very bad ever since Survivor Series. Even Survivor Series was an okay show. It was a 2-match show, basically. Definitely was not a fan of this Raw. You didn't miss, like, it literally, like, I was just, like, fighting myself to get through this, which I don't do too bad. Like, you know, I don't have too many crazy high standards. Like, I just like seeing the people that I like, you know what I mean? Like, at least last Raw was kind of funny because, like, Heath Slater and Jack Swagger and all these people, I was just laughing, going, okay, that's funny. But, like, this Raw was just complete ass. Hopefully, you know, that's the thing. The only highlights is just fucking NXT right now. For WWE, that's the only highlights. Like, when I watch NXT, I'm so fucking hyped and amped. So, that's it for the Raw review. I'll catch you guys next time. Like, subscribe, please, you know. And I'll keep this shit going for everybody. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. Have a good
piece of cake.